Earlier this spring, late March to early April, I got potatoes from the store, which were organic potatoes. I cut them in half and I let them to dry so we could have more potatoes to plant without buying more whole potatoes. I spaced them out 1 foot each in each direction and I digged it only about 4 or 5 inches deep. Deeper is better, but if it's too deep, the potato won't be able to sprout properly. So after about 3 months before going on vacation, we had to harvest, or else it would have been bad by the time we come back. So we harvested all the potatoes. We had a large amount of potatoes, but the potatoes weren't as big as it could be if we had have left them longer. When you harvest potatoes, you should wait before all the plants fully die back. They should be either yellow or brown. We were harvesting early, which is why the potatoes are smaller than they could be, but we still had an abundance of harvest. Yeah, I need that. I need to lift it up and put it there.
Going on a treasure hunt. These are so good. This was our very first time planting the potatoes, and harvesting so many potatoes was so much satisfying and fun. The garden bed was full of potatoes and it would be too much to harvest at one time. So we harvested half the tank, and after 2 weeks we did the rest half. So I figured out how to store them and how to use them. I put all the small baby potatoes in the freezer, and rest of the potatoes I cut them into chunks and I boiled it and I freezed it, and few of them I used it, and it was perfect in the freezer, and later we stored it too.
After harvesting, when you want to store your potatoes, if you're going to use it immediately in the kitchen, it can be washed. We washed these potatoes because we were going to wash it immediately. But if you want to store it because you have a large harvest, you shouldn't make it wet. Harvest your potatoes mostly in a sunny, dry time, and then just rub off the excess dirt. Don't wash it at all. Then you need to let it air dry, which means curing, for about 1 to 2 weeks until it's fully dry, and then you can store it in a fully dark area in a place where the temperatures are as cool as possible, around 40 to 50 degrees.